Hi, Justine.
Hi, Smina.
Hi. Okay, so Justine, please tell everyone who's watching what you do and introduce yourself, please.
Okay, so I'm called Justine Evans and I'm a hormone alchemist and a fertility expert, which basically means that I treat hormones in every format, and I'm particularly interested in fertility, pregnancy, women's health. So from puberty past menopause. So that's me. Give me a nice hormone and I'm very happy. So I am a registered naturopath. I'm a degree qualified nutritional therapist. I've got lots and lots of body treatment. I'm able to do lots of body treatments, and I also am a healer, and I really try and integrate all of those things together. So that's how I work.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so Justine, you're going to be having a stall at Awaken the Goddess.
Yep.
I've already put on the website what you're going to be offering, so people can check it out there. But I want to ask you a little bit about the workshop that you're going to be doing at the festival, because that sounds really interesting.
Okay, so the workshop is going to be working with divine codes. So divine codes are this numerical, sort of amazing numerical sequences that were given by Archangel Raphael and the Divine Mother many, many, many years ago, eons ago. And basically everything works on vibration, which is true. Everything in the world has a vibration, like the sound Om. Everything has a sequence that goes with it in a sound. So in this instance, we're working with numerical sequences. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be connecting these numerical sequences with the physical, with the emotional, with the spiritual. And then I also thought that we'd add an extra twist to it and work with meridians, Chinese meridians, which are different from chakras, but similar. It's slightly different take on it. And I really believe that these sequences, these numerical sequences are amazing. But I work a lot with metaphysical emotions. So I believe that every health disorder of any format has an emotion that's related to it, and it's the emotion that actually causes the disharmony in the body. So the way that I work with these numerical codes is the way that I've kind of formatted it, and it feels right for me. So I connect an emotion with the physical, and then I connect a spiritual with that as well. And in this instance, we're also going to connect a meridian with it. So by combining 4 different codes, we're going to be able to support ourselves. And all of the codes are going to be different. I've been writing away all the codes and I've been putting them in different jars. And we're going to be doing a lovely meditation. It's going to be really interactive. Everyone's going to be choosing their own numerical codes using intuition. And then I'm going to show them how to test to see if they're the right codes for them. And then we're going to be working with the codes, and I'm going to be showing them how they can use them, how they can program them into crystals, how they can put them into food, how they can put them into water, or on their body, in their healing practices, in lots and lots of different ways. And it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that does actually sound really good. I've never heard of codes before, so I'm really interested in that. How did you get involved in that, and also in all the work that you do in general? Tell me a bit about your journey.
So initially, well, with these divine codes, what's happened, I've been working as a healer for, well, when I say as a healer, I'm not the healer, obviously. I just connect and the healing comes through me. But I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I've also worked with many other different forms of healing. And along the way, I have been introduced to the violet flame and all of those kind of things. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's all to do with violet flame is a healing flame. And then from that, I was drawn into this divine codes. And these codes are just amazing, absolutely amazing. And I imprint them into people when they're coming for body treatments. I give them to people to be able to use for just in their supplements and things like that. And I've just found that it's just, I'm getting an amazing response from it. So that's how I kind of got involved with the divine codes, and I've just been working with them within my practice and developing my own way of using them. But because if you understand about working with distance healing or Reiki symbols or anything like that, you can sort of really understand the concept of the codes. And yeah, to answer your question about how I got into this kind of work, actually I've always been interested in spirituality and food, always, my whole life. And then when I was about 30, I had my son, and he needed a little bit of extra support, and so I was already going to train as a massage therapist. So I trained as a massage therapist, sports massage actually, to really help him. He needed occupational therapy, and then he had dyslexia, and I started to treat it with nutrition, and I learnt nutrition and reflexology, and it just started this whole thing. And then I got divorced. And then I was a complete meltdown, and I was put on antidepressants, and I was a mess. I was hanging on to life with my fingernails. And I went to see a homeopath, and she put me together again. And I owe her my life. And she was amazing. And she introduced me to something called bioresonance medicine. So I started to work with that. I did a degree in nutritional medicine. I'd already done lymphatic drainage massage, reflexology, some shiatsu, loads of different forms of things, and then of body treatments. And then she introduced me to Reiki. And then from that, so then I was, I don't know, 35. I'm a lot older than that now. So, you know, so in 20 years, I've done this massive journey. But each thing I learned individually. So most people sensibly would just do like a registered naturopathic course, and it would take 5 years or 6 years. But actually I trained for 15 years because I did everything individually. And I'm still training because I'm always learning. Every day I'm learning something new, and I work a lot with the goddess. And so actually I'm on a goddess course, 2-year course at the moment. And it just fits with me so perfectly. I really integrate Western medicine with Eastern philosophy. I've done loads of yoga. I've done a womb yoga training course as well. And I'm all about the moon and the womb, basically. That's me.
I love that. I love that. That's the best quote I've heard in ages.
Thank you. But yeah.
So you bring quite a rich body of knowledge with you, really, in what you do, don't you?
I hope so. I hope I'm really well-rounded, and not only physically, but, you know, with regard to my work. You know, I really believe that every aspect is as important as another. You know, I really believe in working with Mother Nature. I work with seasons and the wheel of the year. And that traditional medicine is very important. You know, that is the foundation of all health. And the same with homeopathy and bioresonance and heals remedies and all of those things that I work with. But also I have the Western knowledge, Western medicine knowledge to go with that, or at least some of it. And I just think you need to integrate it all, and nothing should be rejected because it's not scientifically proven. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. It means they haven't done the right questions to do the research on it. You know, we don't know everything. In fact, we know very little.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much, Justine, for taking the time to talk to me. For anyone watching, the links are in the description, so go over to the website and have a look at Justine's store listing and her talk in the What's On page. And then, yeah, you can see her at the festival.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love Awaken the Goddess Festival. It's my favourite. That's true. I promise it is. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, thank you, Justine.